Hi guys and welcome to my tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to get this look. I feel I did it like yesterday. I was like playing around with makeup and I feel like it's such a nice look for like autumn, winter, like fall, whatever you call it. I feel like it's really versatile and it's actually super easy to achieve. So yeah, stay tuned and I will show you how. Cool, so getting into the makeup tutorial. So I have my skincare done. So I just put on some Embryolisse moisturizer. I love this because I feel like it just keeps your skin hydrated, like especially when you're wearing like a full coverage foundation and concealer. It's really important to have hydrated skin first, just so like if you have any dryness or dry patches, it won't come through the foundation or the base. And then for lips, I just have this. It is the Dr. Paw original lip balm, and yeah, I really like it. I just think it keeps your lips like nice and hydrated, and yeah, so perfect. So now I'm getting into primers. So I usually use 2 primers just to make my makeup like last all day, and obviously to blur out my pores. So the first one I go in with is the Prime Studio. This one's just from Essence, and it's like poreless and skin blurring. So basically it does the same thing as the e.l.f. putty primer. They're basically like the same thing, but this, I think, well, e.l.f. is pretty cheap too. I think this might be cheaper. I got this in Penneys or Primark, wherever. If you live in England, it's Primark, and Ireland is Penneys. So I usually just put this around my T-zone, because that's just really where I have like large pores. It's perfect. And then the other primer I go in with is the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I love this stuff. Like, this stuff really holds onto your makeup, holds onto your base. Like, it is such an amazing primer. I'm actually going to clip back my hair because it's only going to annoy me. So I'm just using these clips. You can get them in Penneys. You know, it's they basically don't leave like a dent in your hair when you have them in. So, and they're so handy. Perfect. And then just gonna rub in that primer. I was doing this makeup last night because I was just like messing around with it, and it's like, it came out really cool. I just thought it'd be a fun makeup look to do today. And I feel like it's different to like what's currently trending and what has been currently trending. Like makeup wise, like obviously during summer it was like there's a huge emphasis on like no makeup, like glass skin and all that crack. This is completely opposite. This is full coverage, brown, smoky, blown out eye, which I think is perfect for like autumn, fall, winter. But yeah, so I was like, oh, it's so fun. But yeah, anyways, after primer I go in with color correcting. So I'm going to use my LA Girl face color correcting, and this is the green one. So this basically just cancels out any redness you have. See, as you can see, I have rosacea, so my whole face is basically red. So I just like to put that everywhere. And then I'm actually not going to blend it out yet fully. I am going to let that sit just for a few seconds. And then now I'm going to go in with my peach toned color corrector. This works wonders if you have dark circles like me. So you can see my eyes are like the inner corners of my eyes. I was like, what do you call them? Are like black. Mine are so dark. So I just like to pile this on. Give me the illusion that I have a bright eye, which I most certainly don't. Perfect. Now I'm going to blend everything out. Cool. So moving on, now I'm just going to glue up my eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Got2b glue. I love this stuff, just like keeps your eyebrows in place for the whole day. It is amazing. And I'm just going to use a spoolie. That's actually dirty. I was using that one last night, so yeah, I'm just going to use a clean spoolie. And I just get a dollop of it and I just put it on the back of my hand. Just run that through the spoolie and comb that through your brows. And then I like to brush them back also, just to ensure you're coating all the little hairs. And then you just want to fix the shape. And then what I always like to do is I always like to just press the eyebrows down, just to further ensure they're not going anywhere. Okay, yeah, that will do for now, and I'll fill them in later. So we're going to start with the eyes for this tutorial. And I'm going to go in with the Multitasker Concealer Rimmel London. I actually have no idea what shade this is in, because I've had it for so long that I feel like the shade just has like wiped away. But I'm pretty sure it's in like the lightest or the second lightest shade. Maybe like ivory or something, but I'm so sorry, I have no idea. So I'm just using this to prime my eyelids, and then I just take like a flat brush and just want to pat that just to blend it out. And then because I'm pulling the eyeshadow out, I'm going to pull the concealer out too. And the other one. Again, just pulling that concealer out, just basically so the eyeshadow has something to stick to when I blend it out. Okay, perfect. Just blend it out. Cool. So moving on now to the eyes and the palette I'm going to use today. So it is the Morphe 350, the Supernatural Glow. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to mix these two shades together just to set my eyes. So I can get a brush. So basically just this white, like milky shade, and then just this kind of like a deeper cream shade. You just want to sweep that all over your eye, just to set that concealer in place. And again, pull it out. Cool. So now the first shade I'm going to go in with is this kind of like it's like a warm orangey yellow color, basically just to warm up the lid, and it will act as a traditional transitional color, which basically means it will make it easier to blend out the other shadows that we're going to put over it. So the great thing about this look is you don't have to be like niche all. This is a messy look, so the messier the better. It will just like add to like the grunginess of it. And I'm going to pull that out, basically just creating a base for the other shadows to go on, and just blending that out like so. Perfect. So the next shadow I'm going to go in with this warm kind of like reddish brown. Again, I'm just building up warmth. Cool. And now I'm going to go into this deeper, sorry, my tongue is in the way, just this deeper brown. And I'm going to focus that on the outside of my lid first and blend it in, using like windmill motion. So as you can see, we're just building up like a nice like rich brown eyeshadow. And if you can see, it's slightly patchy from here to here, but that's an easy fix. Just go back into your yellowy orange color, the first one that we laid down, and you just want to blend over everything. Basically, blending is key with this look. Really just like smooths everything out and just creates like a nice cohesive look. Perfect. And then I'm just going to deepen it up slightly more. So I'm going to go in with this deeper like rich brown, kind of like a deep chocolate brown. And just going to add that on the corner of my eye, the outer corner should I say. And I'm basically just dabbing that on. I'm like dabbing then blending. And just pulling that out slightly. Cool. And then I'm just going to go back in again with this like orangey, yellowy orange color, just to blend out the top here and make everything like more balanced. Perfect. I'm going to do the other eye and I'll come back. Cool. So as you can see, I have the other eye done and I did the eyeliner. So it's super easy eyeliner. Like if you hate winged eyeliner, this is the eyeliner for you. So I'm basically just using this Essence LongLasting eye pencil. Coming up. But yeah, this is really cheap, but it's so good. It's like literally one of my favorite eyeliner pencils because it's really easy to work with. Like it's easy to smudge, like and also it lasts so long. Like once it's set, it's not moving anywhere. So the first thing I do is, because I have like big eyes, I have like alien eyes, I always like to tightline the my upper eyelid, and more so like outlines the eye, should I say. Cool, so now that the upper waterline is lined, we just want to do the upper eyeliner. So it's so easy. This is why I did the eyes first and not the base, because you just want to pull down, you literally pull down your eyelash and you just run it across. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's the messier, as I said earlier, the messier the better. We are going to go in with, I'm just going to go in with this flat headed brush and just like literally any black eyeshadow you have, and just smudge that out. I love the Morphe eyeshadows because they just have so little fallout, but they're still like really easy to work with. Cool, so now we are happy with that. I'm going to show you how I just did the wing. It's so easy. So you get your eyeliner, and I literally just drag it down here. You get your flat headed brush and you just want to pull it out. Like so, and then you can use your finger just to clean it up, and then so it's gonna look like this, and then you just want to go back in with your eyeliner, just give it a little tap, and then go back in with your eyeshadow. And you're basically just messing around with it until you're happy with the shape. Okay, cool. So now moving on to the base. So first thing I'm going to go in with is the, this is rubbed off too. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, as I can't even speak. And this is in the shade 3. So I literally just put that all over my face. And then just rub that in. I'm actually going to get my damp beauty blender and then just go and blend that in. Cool, so now going in with the foundation. So I'm going to use a Charlotte Tilbury, what's this? Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and this is in the shade 6. This only matches me when I have tan on, and I do not have any tan on, so let's all pretend I have tan on and this matches me. I'll blend it down my neck anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. So I just get a pump of this and put it on my face. Like, also this is like way too yellow for me, but it's actually grand when you like blend it all out and when you do like concealer and everything. So again, blending out with my beauty blender. And I don't like to go too near my eye, just because I'm leaving that for the concealer, because I don't want like a lot of product to be under my eye, because if it is, it will just crease and we don't want that. So as you can see, this is looking fairly yellow, but trust the process. And I do really like this foundation. Like, it's very blendable, and it's really good, like full coverage, and it lasts. So I'm gonna blend it down my neck. It actually looks so funny, oh my god. Okay, grand. So once you have your foundation blended in, I'm going to go in with my concealer. So again, I'm just going to go back in with this one from Rimmel London. It's the multitasker, the same one we used on the eye. And this is how I do my concealer. I literally just like put it there in the center of my face and just let it sit for a while, just because I'm going to blend it out anyways. So I just feel like this gives the nicest finish, and also it doesn't crease that easy. So now that that's sitting, I'm going to go in with I'm going to go in contour, and this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Walnut. So what I do is I just put some on the back of my hand, just because I feel like it's easier to work with, and you can be like way more precise. Like, I just go in with my finger and I just place it where I want it to be. Cool. Just gonna go in with my beauty blender and blend everything out. And as you can see, it just blends out like a dream. So easy. And then I'm just going to take the excess and just run that under my lip. And then just blend out your nose. And then when you're happy with that, I just go in and blend out my concealer. So first I blend out the edges, and then I leave like the inner part until the last. And you just want to press that into the skin. And then with the excess that's on the sponge, I just run that on the top of my nose, into my forehead, cupid's bow, and my chin. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. So this is again from e.l.f. So it looks like this. Sorry, there's an awful glare. And then this is in the shade. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure this is in the shade Peach. This is one of my favorite cream blushers. Like you literally just like, you know, you twist it up. So I just put it on the back of my hand and then just get my damp beauty blender and just work that in. I feel like blush is so good because it literally just ties everything together. Like, can you see the difference that blush makes? It's so funny that we, like, once upon a time we all hated blush. And then I just like to put it on my temples just to add a bit of warmth. Just bridge my nose. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to go in with powder contour, and I'm going to use the Vive, what is this called? The Dimension palette, and I have this in Dawn. So I'm just going to go in with this, this shade to contour, and I'm going to use this like edged brush. I really love this brush for contouring because you can really get at like your hollows of your cheeks. And then what I do is I just dab it, tap it off, and also tap it onto my wrists just so there's like less product on the brush, because it definitely is easier to build up than it is to blend away. So just tapping that onto my cheekbones. Basically like everywhere we have contoured with the liquid contour. And also if your ears are looking a bit pale, you can just get the brush and just give them a little bit of rub. And what I like to do with the contour is, or with the excess that's left on the brush, I just like to run that down my neck. Defines it a little bit. Cool, so now using the same palette, I'm going to go in with, I just mix these two blushes together and they're just gives a really nice colour. I just dab that or tap that on your skin. And it's just so bright and pretty. It gives you such a pretty colour. Perfect, so I'm now going to go in with powder. So the first powder I'm going to go in with is a, what is this? Laura Mercier powder. This is a loose translucent setting powder. And I'm going to go in with just this triangle powder what's it? Triangle powder puff. Oh my god, I cannot think. So what I do is I just get a little bit on the powder puff and then just kind of like tap it into the lid, and I just like to press that into my skin just so it just sets it. And can you see that it's really good? Like it literally just blurs it. But I don't use this powder too close to my eyes because I feel like it just creases my eyes like really badly. I feel like it just like dries out my eyes because I have dry skin, so that is easily done. So I just like to use this powder around my nose because this just gets really, this is the here and here is where I find just gets really like oily if I'm out. Perfect. And then also what I'm going to do is I'm just going to define my contour a little bit more, so I'm just going to bake under that. Okay, cool. And to set under my eyes, I am going to use my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, and then this is in the shade medium. So I just go in with a fluffy brush, just dab it, tap it off, and then I just run that under my eyes. And it just sets that in place. Perfect. So now that we have all the powder done, I am going to go in and finish my eyes. So again, just going in with the fluffy brush that we used. And first I'm going to go in with the like this yellow orangey color, and then just going to run that all along my lower lash line. And then just darken that up again. Basically we're using the same shades as we used on top. And then just deepening it with this brown. And then for the outside, the darkest brown. And for the darkest color, I only put it here to like the center of my pupil, I would say. I don't bring it in all the way just because that will make your eye look smaller. Whereas this kind of like pulls your eye out. And I'm just going to get my eyeliner and just line my lower eyelash line. And then just going to go back in with my flat brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend that down, the eyeliner that we just put in. And then go in with your fluffy brush and just blend that all together. And then see here, we kind of disrupted the whole blown out eyeshadows when we're doing like the base and everything. So I'm just going to pull that out a little bit and just blend everything together. And then I'm just going to go into eyeliner we did, and just going to put some more black on it just to highlight it, or just to outline it. Cool, I feel like that's good. Cool, so I'm going to do the other one and I'll get back to you. Cool, so I did the I did the eyeliner and the eyeshadow on the bottom of this eye. I also added lashes and I did my eyebrows just to, so this video won't take forever. So the mascara I used this one. This is the Penneys Basically they're a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, and it's so good. I love this mascara. So I'll show you the one. Like, you see that it has like little bristles, but then it also have like a flat edge. So this is like really, this side, like all the little bristles are really good for getting like all your individual lashes. And then if you want to you know, like pack on the mascara, you can like literally just use the flat edge, and you literally just like tap it in, and it just like coats your lashes, and it doesn't make them clumpy. So yeah, I love this mascara, and Penneys 350. And then for the lashes, also Penneys 350. I used these lashes, and then I just cut them in half, and then I just put them onto like my outer eyes, just to like give them a little bit of a lift. And then for eyebrows, I used the ELF what is it called, Instant Lift Brow Pen, and then I also used some like brown eyeshadow just to set everything in place. And if you want me to do like a brow tutorial, just let me know and I'll be happy to. So cool, let's finish off this look. We're going to dust away that bake. So just get a fluffy brush, and then I just go in with a pressed powder. So I'm just going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, and then just dust that off. Same with the side. Cool. And I'm going to do lips. So I'm just going to get what's called a wipe, and just wipe away like any foundation on your lips. Cool. And then a little tip I have is, if you want your lip liner to like last, get some translucent powder, get a little brush, tap off the excess, and then just tap onto your lips. So you just want to like lightly dust. And then the lip liner I'm going to use, again, it's from Penneys. It is a PS lip liner, and I have, sorry, can you see? It's actually so funny, like the comparison. Obviously this matches me when I have tan. I do not have any tan on, so it does not match me. So can you see that better? But it's in the shade Spice. I love this lip liner. It's so nice, and it's perfect for like autumn. So I just overline my lips. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, grand. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to, the lipstick I'm going to use today is the L'Oreal. So it looks like this. I love L'Oreal lipsticks. I think they look so chic. And it's in the shade 107. Again, I've no idea what the 107 is called because it's rubbed off. It just looks like this, and it's lovely. Yeah, I feel like it's such a good lipstick for this eye, and I'm actually going to go in with some Iconic London drops just for a highlight. So what I like to do with this is I like to dab some on my hand, again go in with the beauty blender, just pick some of that up, and then I feel like doing this way it doesn't come up like extreme, because if you put the dropper on your face directly, it's quite an extreme look, whereas this, it's obviously not natural, but it's a lesser extreme, shall we say. Cool. And then just to highlight a bit more, I'm going to go use the Vive palette. Again, the same palette we were using all day, so just to highlight in this palette, and then just going to go in with this e.l.f. fluffy brush, and then just add a little highlight. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone, and then just my temple, and top of my nose. I feel like this is like a really like, I don't know, like rocker girlfriend look. Like, oh, my boyfriend's in the band. It's actually so funny. I'm gonna have to like wash all this makeup off now because I have a hair appointment and I don't think it's the vibe to like wear like full glam. I mean, like obviously you can, but she'd be like, Eimear, where are you off to? She'd be like, it's 12:30 in the day and you have like a full on glam. But yeah, anyways. Let's see, and I'm actually going to fill in my beauty spot. I usually go in with like, I usually use my what's called eyebrow pencil to fill it in, but if I'm doing like a full glam kind of look, I think it looks better if I use like the black eyeliner pencil, and then I just like dot it on. Like so. But yeah, ooh, do you know what would be fun? I feel like, should we do full freckles? Okay, I'll be back. Cool, so I just got my tan there. I'm using the Sun-Kissed Self Tan Mousse Ultra Dark. I got this from Penneys. It's actually like a good tan. It looks really natural and it like fades really nicely. So I would recommend if you're looking for like a natural looking tan. So basically it's not orange. So I just shake it up and then just get a little bit. So sorry, I'm using just like a small little brush, and then I just go into it and then just tap the excess off, and then put random dots on my face basically. Like, I don't even know if this is going to look like full freckles, but we shall see, or just like a mess on my face. Is that looking like full freckles? Do I just look, I don't know, like I randomly drew brown spots on my face? Probably the latter, I would say. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and then just dab. Okay, let's take out the hair. Okay, so there you have it, guys. I think I actually do like the full freckles, would you believe? But yeah, it's cute. Okay. I feel like this look just really goes well with any eye color. I feel like blues and green eyes, like obviously with using the brown, it really just pops. But obviously like brown eyeshadow is gorgeous on brown eyes. So yeah, I feel like it's a really like universal look. But yeah, kind of loving it now. Is this going to be my new go-to makeup for the fall, for the winter? I hope you liked it. I had fun creating it, and yeah, I feel like it's just like a really easy look to do. It's basically just like a smoky, grungy brown eye. But yeah, I guess I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.